first.
And welcome back. How about some familiar faces battling at the U.S. Open? We've seen Serena Williams and Simona Halep compete at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden. Now, their first meeting, Williams withdrew, and Simona Halep ended up winning the entire tournament. Then their second meeting, Williams beat Halep in straight sets on her way to her own win just last year. So how about in New York? Well, heading into the quarterfinal bout against Halep, Williams had been on fire. She added new ink in history books, notching the most Grand Slam tournament wins ever just earlier this week. And then, with Williams owning a 7-1 advantage, few gave the petite Romanian a shot. But on this day, Halep had her own fire. She sent Williams to her first set loss of this Grand Slam tournament. But Williams, she's not number one for nothing. She battled back in the third set and survives the scare. Williams wins it 6-2, 4-6, 6-3. She goes on to the semifinals. Now, speaking of tennis, earlier today, the assistant tournament director for the BNP Paribas Open, Didi Felich, she announced her retirement after some 35 years with the tournament and tennis garden. Here's her statement that she released earlier today. She goes on to say she'll continue to support the tournament as much as she can. Now, as you may remember, back in March, tournament director and CEO Raymond Moore found himself in the center of controversy for comments made about female players during breakfast with reporters. Well, he resigned the next day, and Felich was considered by insiders to be a possible replacement for Moore, but former player Tommy Haas got the nod instead. So Felich's retirement could mean substantial changes are in the works for the tournament. We will keep you posted as we discover more. And I have good news and bad news for you golf fans. The good news? Tiger Woods announced he's coming back. The bad news? Tiger Woods announced he is coming back. So while his presence obviously catapults interest in the game, his game is just not what we have come to expect. Nonetheless, Woods says he hopes to play in a few events next month and even projects playing in November and December. Woods said his rehab is to a point that he's comfortable making plans, but still has work to do. Speaking of work to do, congratulations to Cathedral City's Mayor Pro Tem, Greg Pettis. He, can we call it threw out or maybe rolled out the first pitch at the Dodgers game? It was Metro night at Dodger Stadium, and Pettis was there promoting public transportation. Congratulations, Mr. Pettis. Just for the record, we are laughing with you, Mr. Pettis. We're laughing with you. The Dodgers got the win, by the way, 3-1 over the D-backs. And don't forget, tomorrow night, the NFL season kicks off right here on KMIR. So if you're looking for playoff predictions, Super Bowl picks, go to KMIR.com. I'll toss it back to you guys.
Just roll it on over here.
I think he would have practiced.
He did practice.
Oh,
When we showed it earlier, he was practicing.
I'm sorry.
I think he tightened up.
Got nervous.
Yeah, got nervous. He tightened up.
That's it. Thanks, Julie.
That was rough. Okay, coming up next.
We'll tell you what happened when this